If overthinking feels like a mental prison, I want you to know it's not your fault. Your brain is actually trying to protect you, but it's just overdoing its job a little bit. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly why your mind never seems to shut up, the psychology behind that constant mental noise, and one simple, powerful technique that can stop the spiral instantly. Stay with me because this is finally going to make your brain make sense. If you're watching this video, you probably know the signs all too well. You replay conversations in your head. Even when they happened hours ago, analyzing every word, you mentally predict every single worst-case scenario for even the smallest events. You struggle to make simple decisions because you're terrified of choosing the wrong option. And by the end of the day, you feel completely drained, just exhausted. Even if you haven't done anything physically demanding, I need you to hear this. This isn't laziness, it isn't a personal weakness. And it's definitely not because you just think too much. There is a much deeper biological reason behind all of this, and once you understand it, your entire relationship with your own mind is going to change. So what's actually happening inside your head? Psychologists often refer to this as analytical looping. It's a mental cycle where your brain keeps running the same thoughts over and over again, desperately trying to find some kind of certainty in an uncertain world. But here's the secret that most people never, ever hear. Overthinking isn't caused by having too many thoughts. It's caused by having too much fear. You see, your brain has what's known as a threat simulation system. It's a primitive, powerful part of your mind that tries to predict danger before it ever happens. Thousands of years ago, this system is what kept our ancestors alive. It would scan the environment for predators or other threats. Today, in our modern world, that same system keeps you trapped inside your head. When your brain senses an emotional risk like the possibility of rejection or embarrassment or failure, it fires the exact same alarm signal as it would for physical danger. And what does it do? It starts simulating every outcome, every possibility, every single angle. It's not doing this to torture you, it's doing it to protect you from that perceived emotional threat. And suddenly, without even realizing it, you're stuck in the loop, replaying scenarios that haven't even happened. But here's the twist. And this is really important. If you overthink, it actually means your mind is incredibly powerful. It's just misdirected. Studies have shown that people who are chronic overthinkers tend to have some amazing abilities. They often have high pattern detection skills, meaning they see connections that others miss. They have an above-average sensitivity to emotional cues in other people, and they tend to have stronger empathy networks in their brain. In other words, your brain isn't broken, it's actually overperforming. You don't need to fix yourself, you just need to understand yourself. Because the moment you truly understand how your mind works, you stop blaming yourself for it. You stop seeing it as a flaw and start seeing it as a strength that just needs a little bit of guidance. So, how do you break the cycle when you're in it? Here's the quickest, most effective solution I've found. It's a technique I call Name the Fear. It's incredibly simple and has just 2 steps. Step 1. The moment you catch yourself spiraling, even if it's mid-sentence inside your mind, just pause the thought, literally picture a stop sign. Step 2. Ask yourself this one simple question. What emotion am I trying to avoid right now? Take a second to really feel into it. You'll usually find that the answer is one of a few core fears. It might be a fear of rejection, a fear of judgment from others, a fear of making the wrong choice, a fear of losing control, or maybe a fear of disappointing someone you care about. When you identify and name that specific fear, something powerful happens. The overthinking loop often just collapses. It's because your brain, your threat simulation system, finally feels seen and understood. The alarm bells can stop ringing because you've acknowledged the danger it was trying to warn you about. This technique works because your brain doesn't actually need endless analysis. It just needs clarity. It needs you to acknowledge the feeling it's trying to protect you from. So please remember this: you don't control the first thought that pops into your head. Nobody does. But you can learn to control the spiral that follows. Your mind is not your enemy. It just needs guidance, not punishment. If you want more quick psychology videos just like this one to help you understand your mind better, hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments what your biggest mental challenge is right now. Thank you for watching, and always remember, the moment you understand your mind, you stop blaming yourself.